When I was 7, I did my first competition, and I'm a very competitive person by nature, so I was like, oh, I love this. Like, it's all about you. Like, you don't have a team. So it was about individual and how hard you yourself are willing to work, and I loved that. And, you move up the levels. So when you win a certain amount of comps in a certain level, then you get to move up to the next one, and I just wanted to get to the top. I do a lot of weight training. There's a lot of stretching involved. Running is great for stamina, but also have to be careful of injuries, and it's very easy to get injured in dance because it's a high impact sport. You really have to have a lot of endurance. We train, going up to like big competitions, we train 5 to 7 days a week. You have to be able to practice at home, willing to practice at home, reach out to your teachers, make the corrections before the next class so you can move on. It's a lot of sacrifices, a lot of hours in the studio, a lot of hours traveling. You just got to be willing to give up, time with friends and time home and balance like curriculars at school and everything with it. For dance, you definitely have to be a perfectionist. I know I dance, and sometimes all you need is like a 2-foot square of space, and you just have to break down every little step. Every time your foot touches the ground, it has to look a certain way. Every time it raises up in the air, it has to look a certain way, and then you have to also balance your body, your face, your overall appearance. Your appearance is also judged. Your dress is judged, your makeup, your hair, everything is judged. You have to be a perfectionist. I know I've taken videos and slowed them down and literally broken them apart so I can see each little part that I dance, and then I drill it until it's perfect. I had to give up a lot in terms of times with my friends and, just like downtime to yourself. You give up sleep. I get home from dance at sometimes 10 o'clock, and then I do homework until midnight or 1 a.m. and then wake up at 6 the next day and go to school and then do it all again. COVID was rough. COVID was bad. In terms of, we were coming back from a comp actually in Ireland when the first COVID outbreak happened. Like the first few cases were happening. And I remember being in the airport in Ireland and being like, I really hope this doesn't get to the US, and like I really hope this doesn't spread. And you never had fathomed what it would end up being like. Dance was really hard. It's really hard to stay motivated sometimes. And having it taken away was heart-wrenching. Like, you don't understand what you have until it's gone.
And who's ever this person, the leader, you need to look down the line to make sure you're in line with everybody else. Ready? 5, 6, ready, go. 1, 2, over 2, 3, and tip top. 1, 2, over 2, 3, and tip top. 1, 2, everybody face forward. 1, 2, over 2, 3, and tip top. Turn, then turn.
Sorry. I would say you definitely have to be a team player in terms of how you interact with other dancers, but when it comes to the stage, you got to be focused on yourself. You can't be worried about, letting the other girl pass so nobody hits into each other. Like, you have to be there for yourself because you put too much time in. Everybody's good, but there's definitely girls that are like amazing. At one of my worlds, I was paired with the world champion. She's been the world champion for like the past 4 years. Everybody's so nervous side stage. It doesn't matter how many times you've won, how many times you've lost, everybody's terrified. I actually have a friend named Shauna. She lives in England and she's so sweet, and I hadn't seen her for 2 years. Went back to a comp overseas and saw her again, and she immediately recognized me, immediately knew my name, came over, started talking to me. And it's just those friendships that you never lose, because you have something to bond over, you have the commitment to bond over, and the struggles and the fear really bonds you.
Ready, go.
I love all the girls I compete with. I mean, we all get along so well. We're like very there for each other. We know that everybody works so hard, and we also kind of know the placements that they've gotten in the past. So if they do better or they do worse, we're just proud of them either way. So I've got Worlds coming up, and it's happening in April, and I think it's natural to be nervous. I just have to remember like not to put too much pressure on myself, and just know that I'm gonna have fun, and I've had it taken away from me for the past 2 years. So it's gonna be nice to be able to be on that stage again. I haven't seen my friends from overseas in so long. It's gonna be so nice to see them and hug them. And yeah, my head is, I'm a little worried, you know, there's always stuff that you can improve on. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep working like I have been working, and you know, my teachers will definitely prepare me. They're not gonna let me walk out there and not be ready. So I'm feeling pretty good, yeah.